Could Don Bradman have achieved an even higher average? Have you ever wondered if Don Bradman could have pushed his already astonishing batting average even higher? His Test batting average of 99.94 is a record that stands out in the world of cricket and sports in general. This figure is nearly double that of many other great players, who typically average around 45 runs per innings. Let's take a closer look at the factors that might have influenced his average and if it could have been even greater. Don Bradman played from 1928 to 1940, scoring 6,996 runs in Test matches and 28,067 runs in first-class cricket, where he averaged 95.14. His dominance was so remarkable that teams created special strategies, like the Bodyline tactic, just to try and contain him. This strategy involved fast, short-pitched bowling aimed at his body, making it tough for him to score runs. Yet, despite these challenges, he maintained an extraordinary average. One significant factor to consider is the interruption of his career due to the Second World War. This 6-year gap in international cricket came during what could have been some of his prime years. If he had been able to play continuously, he might have added more runs and possibly raised his average even further. Another interesting point is his final Test innings. In that match, Bradman needed just for runs to finish with a perfect 100 average. Unfortunately, he was dismissed for a duck, which means he scored 0 runs. That single dismissal prevented him from achieving a batting average of 100. Had he scored those for runs, his record would have been even more impressive. Bradman also faced personal challenges throughout his life, including family tragedies and health issues. These factors could have affected his focus and performance. Despite these hardships, he maintained an exceptional level of play. It is possible that, under more favorable personal circumstances, his performance might have been even better. Additionally, while Bradman faced some of the best bowlers of his time, cricket has evolved significantly. Modern protective gear and improved pitches might have allowed him to score even more freely. However, it's also worth noting that the conditions during his era were quite challenging, making his average even more remarkable. Bradman's achievements are often viewed as legendary. His near-perfect average and the stories of his practice sessions with a golf ball and cricket stump have become part of cricket folklore. Many former players and commentators believe that, even without the interruptions and challenges, surpassing his own record would have been a tough task. In practical terms, Don Bradman's average of 99.94 is a benchmark that remains unmatched. The combination of his skill, concentration, and ability to adapt to different conditions makes it unlikely that he could have raised his average significantly higher. The fact that his average is so close to 100, despite all the challenges he faced, speaks volumes about his extraordinary talent. While certain factors suggest the possibility of a slightly higher average, the reality is that Don Bradman's batting record is so exceptional that any increase would likely be minimal. His legacy as the greatest batsman with an almost perfect average continues to be celebrated in cricket history.